What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Channel. My name is AJ Gills. How y'all doing? It is time for the Game Awards results video. I love doing this every year. I mean, this is to me, this is like the Emmys, you know, the Oscars, the Grammys. I can't think of other award shows, but I'm sure they're out there. This is our night. You know, all of us gamers, you know, we love sitting, we love talking about games. I know I'm doing this, well, one, I'm doing this late. I apologize. The quarterfinals for the ESL Season 8 final went way long, or at least longer than I expected. And two, I lost power last night, so I wasn't able to watch this live and do it with, you know, how to put this. I wasn't able to record it and watch it live. I probably could have watched it on my phone, but I wanted to do this fresh, you know, kind of have things be a surprise for me. I do know one category, and it was the very first one they announced. It was, I believe, the category for Best Action Game. It was the only one that I've seen. I've seen probably like the first 10 minutes of the show and all of that. I really think that that's pretty much all the preamble I have before we hop in. All I want to say is, you know, down in the comments, tell me what you guys thought about the show. Tell me what your favorite maybe announcement was. Tell me what your predictions for certain categories were. Tell me anything like that. This video will probably be put up in multiple pieces just because it's so freaking long, because this award show is so freaking long this year. Longer than I thought it was going to be. But we're going to start with the first world premiere. So here we go. And I still have no idea what the hell this game is. I mean, I don't hate the music. I'm not gonna lie. So I can't I'm thinking, is it like a Beat Saber sort of thing? Is it one of those games that's attempting to is it like a rhythm game, or like what the hell is this? And just right there, maybe it's because I play too much Persona, but when it said The Fool, that was all I could think of. I have no idea what the hell that was.
Hello, everyone watching around the world. I'm Jeff Keighley, and welcome to the Microsoft Theater for the Game Awards 2018. Everyone ready for a big show? This is so exciting. We have our biggest show ever coming up at the top of the hour. There is so much news, so many surprises, the Game Awards Orchestra, and we are streaming live around the world in over 45 platforms. I want to say hi to everyone watching in China and India and all across the world. I know it's late in Europe, but stick around because we have an amazing show ahead for you with awards, of course, some new game announcements. I know everyone's anticipating things. Stay tuned, and a lot of special guests. We're going to kick off the show tonight, or the pre-show, before we get to the main show at the top of the hour, with a guy who made some headlines last year, Josef Fares, back here at the Game Awards.
Made some headlines because he was a crazy bastard.
Get you early in the night, Josef, before things get too crazy.
It's actually nice to be the first guest, to be honest with you. Actually, you should have the award. Look what you have put together, man.
Stop it, Josef. Thank you.
This guy should. It's crazy. It's 5 years. Imagine in 10 years what you will do.
I hope.
I'm really proud to be here. I'm really happy.
Look. I want to go on record here. When I say this guy's a crazy bastard, I mean that in the best possible way. This dude is freaking hilarious. Like, he brought so much energy last year. I loved him in his presentation. He came out and that it was he showed off. There was A Way Out. We got a peek at. Last year's Game Awards, and I really like this dude. He's what I want out of a developer. He's kind of what I remember Cliffy B being back in the day, back when Cliffy B was doing Gears of War. It was just this kind of like high energy, kind of like frenetic kind of guy. I really dig it.
Happy to be back here, and I'm really excited to be here again.
Well, you're a nominee tonight as well. Congratulations for Best Game Direction for A Way Out.
That was my pick for that category.
I'm expecting to win, so hopefully I get up on stage.
I was going to say, I can only imagine your speech. Well, Josef, we're excited to have you here tonight.
Don't get me started, Jeff.
The internet wants to hear from you, right? How do you think we're doing this year compared to the other award shows out
Well,
there?
we just started, but I feel
Yeah.
like it's becoming bigger and bigger. And I'm telling you, in 5 years, this is going to be the craziest thing ever in the whole world.
Cameras back this way.
Definitely
All
sure.
right,
Oh, Joff's just like trying to turn him towards the camera.
No, that's
know.
the thing. The last year when I was here, people thought I was crazy. I mean, I am a bit crazy, but it's the audience and like the way they were like
Everyone
cheering.
watching around the world.
Yeah,
Everyone
it's
around the
crazy.
world.
Of course.
We all love games.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
I can't see the people in the world. I very love games, of course. Thank you very much.
I love the shit out of this guy.
Well, Joseph, you are here for another purpose right now. We're going to give away our first award of the evening for Best Action Game. And let's take a look right now at the nominees for Best Action Game this year. As voted on by the jury and fans, the Action Game nominees are Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Dead Cells, Destiny 2 Forsaken, Far Cry 5, and Mega Man 11. Joseph, we'd love for you to do the honors and let us know who wins Best Action Game this
All
year.
right, my pick for this category was Dead Cells.
Dead Cells.
And there we go. Full point for me.
Hello, how are you guys?
You know, last night when I was trying to do this, I wasn't able to do it until after they finished talking, so I'll do it before this time. Honestly, I'm a tad surprised because I thought there was maybe some stiff competition. Like I thought maybe Call of Duty would get this category, but the fact that I was able to get this right with Dead Cells, I'm pretty happy with that. You know, I mean, I heard a lot of things with Dead Cells. It's cool to see an indie title kind of pick this up. I remember hearing a lot about Dead Cells when it first won, or when it first came out. Like, people were just going nuts over the game. And it's really cool to see them end up with a nomination / an award this year. I think it's also... Dead Cells is also nominated, I think, for Best Indie Game. Although I doubt it's going to win Indie Game. But big credit to them for ending up for winning this category and getting a Game Award. Hopefully we see more from the studio in the future.
Nice to meet you.
It's also 1 full point to me.
This is for you, right here. A Game Award. It's heavy.
Thank you so much.
The stage is yours.
It's pretty heavy. Oh my God.
Congratulations. How's it feel?
This is so unexpected that we even prepared a speech for this award, actually. Just a special thought for the whole team back in France, are hopefully watching us at 3 a.m. in the morning. I hope you guys are awake because, you just made it, so congratulations. You should be proud of yourself.
Congratulations, guys. It was an incredible game. I know a long time coming, right?
Yeah. And a special thanks for our incredible community of fans. It may sound a bit cliche, but we couldn't have done it without them. So thank you so much for your support.
You want to say something also?
Yeah, sorry, man. Go ahead.
It feels like I like your hat, man. It's cool,
I
man.
know.
Oh, thank
Nice
you.
fashion.
I also dig the hat.
It's really amazing. Really unexpected, and we are really proud for
Comments, yes, no to the hat.
everyone who loved the game.
Curious. Curious what other people's theories are.
Thank you for coming all this way to the Game Awards.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations
Just-
on your first of many Game Awards, we hope. Thanks very much, guys. All
Thank you
right,
so
thank
much.
you. Congratulations. Joseph, thank you as well. Good
Well,
luck
thank you.
tonight.
Hope to see you on stage
I was
again.
going to say, we got another trophy maybe with your name on it.
Take
All
care,
right,
Jeff.
Thank you very much.
I love that crazy bastard.
We've got some more world premieres to get to you here before we get to the main show at the top of the hour. Right now, we're going to take a look at the first game from a new studio up in Montreal, Canada, Typhoon. It's published by 505 Games with support from Epic Games and Makers Fund. Check out the announcement of this title.
All right, so about here was where I lost power last night, so I wasn't able to keep you know what I mean. I wasn't able to keep watching from this.
Airlock breach. Cabin pressure.
This job is worth 0 days without an accident.
System override engaged.
Once again, we would like to thank you for joining the Pioneer program here at Kindred Aerospace. For the 8th year running, Kindred has been voted the 4th best interstellar exploration company by our peers.
Oxygen levels critical. Oxygen levels critical.
I really like this music track in the background. It's got a nice groove to it.
Automatic distress signal. Relay to command center. Mayday. Mayday. This is not good.
As you continue to explore your wonderful new planet, we hope that you will carry the Kindred value system in your heart, and that one day it will be your planet that will provide a future future home. For humanity, onward to adventure.
I gotta say, I'm curious. I mean, what? This is the point in which I speculated is what the hell we just saw. I mean, I'm gonna guess it's gonna be some sort of exploration game, possibly something kind of like what, oh god, was it Hello Games who did, oh my god, why can't I remember that really crappy space game that got nominated for an award this year? Oh god, why can't I can't remember the game. I honestly, I can't remember the name of that really disappointing space exploration game for some reason. I just can't do it right now. Yeah, that's kind of what it reminds me of, but I like the art style. Kind of has a bit of a kind of like a cartoony take. I think it's going to have some comedy to it. I think it's going to not take itself too seriously, and I think it's going to work for this game, just from everything that I can tell from its style. I like the idea, and I'm intrigued. But I do, before I a whole hog say I'm gonna buy this and I want this, I'm gonna need to see some actual gameplay.
Was the announcement of Journey to the Savage Planet. I'm now here with Alex Hutchinson, one of the founders of the new indie team at Typhoon Studios. So first of all, Alex, welcome to the show. Why did you guys start this new studio up in Montreal?
I think it's that moment in life. You know, we've been doing this about 15 years for myself, making games for other people. So it's incredibly amazing to see a game we built on our own from nothing with friends of ours in the business, and to see it at your show on the big screen is super fulfilling. So in a weird way, that's the start of the reason why.
All right, well, we love supporting new teams. Tell us a bit about Journey to the Savage Planet, kind of a teaser trailer. So what kind of game is it?
Yeah, so everyone, they watch the teaser and they always say, is it a battle royale? No, it's absolutely not a battle royale. It's a survival game. No, it is not. It's an adventure game. You get dropped on a strange alien world by a company called Kindred Aerospace, who are very proud to be the 4th best interstellar space exploration company. So they drop you there with absolutely no gear, high hopes and no ability, and they hope that you can solve the mystery of what's on the Savage Planet.
Okay, and how can we find out more about this game? When we get updates?
So we're not going to show much gameplay until next year, but we're very excited to do it. So we'll show you gameplay and all kinds of new bits and pieces as soon as we start next year.
All right, so get ready for
Cool.
2019. Alex, thank you so much for coming down. And,
Like the concept.
First time here at the Game Awards. I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
really, I really like the concept. Like the idea.
Another award now for the best role-playing game, and the nominees in this genre category are
Checking my
Dragon
list.
Quest 11,
That's my pick.
Monster Hunter World, Ni no Kuni 2, Octopath Traveler, and Pillars of Eternity 2. And this is an award I get to give out for best role-playing game. Let me open this.
Come on, Dragon Quest
The
11.
winner for best role-playing game goes to Monster Hunter World.
I'm not entirely surprised.
Oh, guys, how are you? Congratulations. Congratulations. It's for you guys. How does it feel? Photo op. How's it feel?
いや、日本から来てよかったです。
It's very great that we actually were able to come from Japan.
Welcome.
このタイトル開発始めた時にゲームアワードで賞を取れるようなタイトルにしたいねって開発メンバーみんなと話してたんで
When we began creating this game, we were talking with amongst the team members that it's kind of our goal to actually be able to be here and receive the award.
その時の目標が叶ったんで本当に嬉しいです。
So we made it.
Yeah, full circle. That means a lot to all of us. Thank you so much.
あと一つだけ。
And one more thing.
近々皆様に喜んでもらえるようなお知らせできると思いますんで期待しておいてください。
We will have great news for our fans soon.
How soon? Like tonight soon?
そうですね。数日後。
Like a few days later.
Okay, all right. Scratch that off your bingo.
Okay, in all honesty, I get why this won. I should have hedged in this category, kind of looking at my strategy of my picks. Because if you're unaware of how I do this, go watch my predictions video. Some categories I'll say what will win and what I think should win the category. And then there's some categories, you know, in the categories that I give 2 picks, if one of those gets picked, that's the, you know, wins. I get a half point, and I get a full point if I only pick one, and it wins. Hence, like Dead Cells. That was my full pick for the category. I get a full point for this. This one, I had Dragon Quest XI, in all honesty. The game is super smooth. It's a great RPG. I love the art style. Just everything about it, it just screams RPG to me. In all honesty, Monster Hunter World screamed action game to me. It's what it did. I understand it has RPG mechanics. It's just, maybe this is my prejudice against Monster Hunter. I played the beta, and I'm like, I can see where this game is cool. I just don't get it at all. I just do not like Monster Hunter games. So maybe, like I said, maybe it's just my bias against Monster Hunter that's making me go, I think that's a bad call. I think it should have been Dragon Quest XI. I think that game is just, it's so good. It's that great old style turn-based RPG, JRPG game. It was exactly what I want. I think it's pretty much what an RPG is, or what I think of when I play an RPG. I like turn-based personally. That's also just maybe one of my things. I love turn-based games. But yeah, I mean, I look at Monster Hunter World as more of an action title. And what I meant, though, by I should have thought that more of this when I was kind of devising my strategy for this category. Because Monster Hunter World got nominated for a Game of the Year, of course it's probably going to win RPG. Let's be entirely honest. I still don't think it's going to win Game of the Year. Game of the Year for me, Red Dead Redemption 2. I'd also ask, please, if you're going to comment on this video, because like I said, this will be up before probably I've even seen the end of the Game Awards. Please do not spoil anything that happens in the later Game Awards videos. This is just kind of me experiencing this, you guys having fun with my reactions, you guys telling me what you thought about what I thought, sort of thing. But yeah, I still think it should have been Dragon Quest XI, personally. But that's again, personal opinion.
Okay, all right. Well, congratulations, guys, on winning the best RPG for Monster, and congratulations on being nominated for Game of the Year as well. So maybe we'll see you guys again on stage. Thank you very much.
You won't. You won't, and I'm not saying that because I don't like this game, or because I think another game will win, even though I do think it is going to be Red Dead 2. The reason I say that, it's they usually group together the awards, so they don't bring up one company multiple times for multiple awards. Usually, like when they're going to announce that this game won, when I think, so say Red Dead 2 does win, like I think it will. They'll, Red Dead 2, blah, 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 blah. And then they'll also say Red Dead 2 also won every other category that it won. So seeing that Monster Hunter World is already up here already is already making me thinking you're out of the running for Game of the Year. Just by how this has been done in the past. That's just what I'm thinking, just kind of what's in my mind.
Awesome. All right, thank you very much. Well, there's been a lot of gaming conversation happening on Twitter this year using the hashtag #TheGameAwards. And to celebrate, Twitter decided to create their first Twitter Gaming Award. You, the fans, voted for the best conversation, and the winner, out of all the big things that happened this year, was Spider-Man's PS4 photo mode.
Oh, the puddles?
Twitter Gaming now to see the announcement video of that winner. And, of course, tweet up a storm all night about the Game Awards. There's some big news breaking that you definitely will want to be talking about. Now, we're also back on Twitch this year. We've got an interactive extension that lets you predict the winners throughout the show. They're co-streaming, but there's also this interactive extension, so you can go online to the Game Awards channel, pick your winners.
All right. Looks like we're getting right into another category.
Leaderboard and see who predicted the most.
I'm just going to kind of mute Jeff for a second. But what I was saying, no, I just think that... What was I? Oh my god, I'm sorry, I totally forgot what I was about to say. Oh well.
Now it's my honor to announce some of the other winners in many of the esports categories that we added this year.
I was about to make a comment right when I paused it and I just spaced.
Here are the nominees. Cloud9 has won this, I think, the past 2 or 3 years. So we've got
Astralis,
Cloud9, Fnatic, London Spitfire, and OG. And the winner this year, again, is Cloud9.
Really?
Congratulations to Jack and the entire organization at Cloud9. Now for the best esports game. The nominees this year were CSGO, Dota 2, Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch,
And hearing my pick for best team, I'm going to say, you can also guess it's CSGO.
Overwatch.
Of course it does.
Sports game. I think that won last year as well. All right, next up, the best esports event. The nominees is a new category this year, the E-League Major Boston 2018 back in January, EVO 2018 this summer in Vegas, the League of Legends World Championship.
I think it's going to be EVO.
The Overwatch League Grand Finals, and the International 2018 up in Vancouver. And the League of Legends World Championship wins.
Really?
Congratulations.
I thought it would have been EVO.
All right, best.
No, I mean, it surprises me to see Overwatch win that. I'm not going to lie. I mean, mostly because I've not heard word one of Overwatch, esports, anything. But maybe, again, it's because I follow Counter-Strike. I like Counter-Strike at the pro level. I mean, obviously, I picked Astralis. CSGO is pretty much the only esport that I watch. So, again, I'm biased on my decision there.
Esports host. Those nominees were Alex Golden Boy Mendez.
All right.
Richardson, Anders Bloom. I apologize.
The Stanley Parable.
Oh, I heard some Stanley Parable stuff. There we go. Sorry, I'm just trying to speed this along.
Show, but right now we've got another world premiere. This is a favorite game of mine from a couple of years ago, and they reached out to me a couple weeks ago and say, "Hey, we've got something more we're doing. We want to share with you at the Game Awards." So check this out. I think you'll like it.
This is the story of a video game called The Stanley Parable. You know The Stanley Parable, of course. After all, it was the video game sensation of 2013. Did you remember all those awards we were nominated for?
And this year's winner for Best Narrative is The Last of Us.
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us.
Papers, please. The Last of Us. Papers, please. The Last of Us.
Yes, it was thrilling to be so unanimously recognized by our peers. Which is why we locked the game's source code away, where it can never be touched by the greedy hand of capitalism. A pristine time capsule of perfect artistic integrity, to be preserved for... Wait. What do you mean we never put the game on consoles? Of course we put it on consoles. We didn't. Excuse me a moment.
Stanley! Stanley!
Gotcha! Stanley, I've had a great idea. I want to add new endings and new content, new adventures for you. Won't it be fun? Oh, shush, of course it will. We'll package it up with the original game and we'll put it on consoles, and everyone will buy it again because they're suckers. Come. Daddy needs a third swimming pool.
Oh, I'm in. I am in 100%. I am, oh, fine, I'll be on PC too. You know what? Never played the original Stanley Parable.
Last of Us 2 is also coming out next year.
I never played the original Stanley Parable, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm in for that. I'm up for that.
For the best student game, judged by an incredible panel.
I didn't make a pick for this category.
Annapurna, Todd Howard, Genova Chen, and my good friend Hideo Kojima. The nominees are Combat 2018 from Norway, Dash Quasar from UC Santa Cruz, Jera from Digipen in Spain, Life from ISAR Digital in France, and Recharge from MIT. And I'm happy to announce the best student game. And congratulations to all the students who are here with us in the audience. The best student game goes to Combat 2018 from Norway. Come on up, guys. How are you? This is yours. The first of many Game Awards, I hope.
Yeah, absolutely.
How does it feel? Congratulations.
It feels amazing to be acknowledged for the student game. Thank you so much for having this award. It's really great.
Congratulations to you guys, and hopefully your game will come out soon. We'll get to play it?
Yeah, in August, hopefully. We're actually working on the game and a new name, Tank No Rock.
Okay, new
so
name.
So be sure to check that out.
Yes. All right.
We'd also like to thank the jury and all the people who voted for us, and of course our team. We're Martin here on stage with me, and Aurora and Tom Espen back in Norway. And of course our school, Inland Norway University of Applied Sciences, and of course our mentor, Håvard Vibeto. A special thank to you.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, guys. We hope to see more of your game. The Student Game Award winner. We love doing that award. All right, we got another world premiere for you. This is from a small indie team of 3 guys who have been working on this game for the past 5 years. It's called Among Trees, and when I saw some footage of this, I said, we got to share it with you, so check this out.
Geez, cool it, Jeff. I'm getting tired with all these world premieres. All right, off the bat, kind of reminds me of Firewatch. It kind of looks like Firewatch mixed with Fea in a weird way. I dig it though. Not entirely sure what the hell that is, but I'm in.
All right, well, now it's the top of the hour, and that means I think it's time for the Game Awards. Are you guys ready? You know, this show is all about bringing everyone together to celebrate video games. When I started this show 5 years ago, my dream was to put competition aside and just come together to celebrate what we love, which is playing games, making games, and this is a moment that's been 5 years in the making for me. I can't believe it's about to happen. But to kick off the show, I couldn't think of anything better than this. Please join me in welcoming, from Nintendo, Reggie Fils-Aimé. From PlayStation, Sean Layden. And from Xbox, Phil Spencer.
Lightning and the thunder.
Oh God, nobody. I gotta give me. I'm talking over this, trying to. There we go. Sorry, I don't wanna. I don't wanna deal with the copyrights.
Tonight at the Game Awards, we come together as a community to celebrate video games, the most compelling and immersive form of entertainment in the world.
As an industry, we are most powerful when we come together, united by our common love for the art form of games.
Hey Spencer, I heard you say the same thing at E3. There's so many words I want to say right now.
We join with the viewers and gamers around the globe to celebrate creativity, innovation.
Look, I know I'm pausing. I'm sorry. I gotta say this. I have a nice face, dude. I really don't like this guy right now. I really do not like Phil Spencer right now. I'm again. It's after the crappy showing at E3 for the past few years by Xbox. It's for the really releasing no games for the console for the past while. I don't know what the hell he's doing with Xbox. I really do not get it. Again, maybe somebody's going to tell me, oh no, they're doing all these great things, but I mean, what has been the last giant title released on Xbox? I mean, what? It's been Forza? Okay, great, but I don't think that's going to look. Maybe I'm misunderstanding Forza, but I don't think that thing sells consoles. I just don't see it having the mass appeal to sell consoles like what Halo used to, like what Gears of War used to. I mean, really, those are their last two like massive franchises on Xbox. I mean, unless they say, hey, we're going to do another Sunset Overdrive, or hey, we're going to finally announce the new Fable, or hey, we're going to do something like that. I don't know. Phil Spencer's really irritating me, and it always, and mostly because it always feels like he says the same freaking thing every time I see him.
And the role that video games play in popular culture.
Together, we will continue to invite new voices, creators, and players into our worlds, because when everybody plays, we all win.
That's exactly what he freaking said at E3! Holy crap, I'm sorry, I'm about to have a stroke. That's what he said at E3 before not announcing any games, but announcing, hey, we're going to be bringing in all these indie studios. Well, Sony was like, hey, here's The Last of Us Part 2. Here's the Ghost of Tsushima. Here's Spider-Man. Here's God of War. Here's this. Here's that. Here's all this cool shit. Granted, they didn't show God of War at E3, because that game came out before. But you know what I'm saying? What the hell? God, he irritates me. I'm sorry. I'll get off this.
Because when we see the strength of a united gaming community, we remember that we've never seen a challenge that you can't defeat.
We're united in our commitment to leading and pushing this industry forward with new games, new experiences, and new ways for everyone to play.
Good luck to all the nominees.
And congratulations to all the winners.
And enjoy the Game Awards. Jeff, take it away.
Thank you so much, guys.
I'm sorry, I broke up that message to yell at Sean Layden, but I'm sorry, I had to do it. No, not Sean Layden, on Phil Spencer.
Show ahead for you guys, and we are going to kick things off with an incredible performance by the Game Awards Orchestra, conducted by our amazing musical director, Lauren Balfe, featuring the legendary Hans Zimmer and Harry Gregson Williams, and they will be joined by a nominee tonight, Lena Raine and Sarah Schachner. They are premiering our brand new theme for the Game Awards. I can't believe
cool.
it. Enjoy the show.
You know, is anyone like me could have done without the piano playing like that theremin sound during that? Like, I get it, they're doing it to make it video game soundy, but I could have done without that, in all honesty. Sorry, music guy inside me. I kind of had to bitch about something.
Amazing! How about that? The Game Awards Orchestra, Hans Zimmer, Harry Gregson Williams, Lauren Balfe with Sarah and Lena. What an amazing start.
It's well done, though. I like it.
Welcome to the Game Awards, everybody. Wow, this is so cool, and we are live around the world on over 45 platforms, and tonight, millions of people around the world are coming together to do one thing, which is celebrate the video games that we love. So thank you all for joining me, and thank you. We've got an amazing show for you. We've got a show filled with, of course, awards, some new game announcements, many things that you've been rumored online may happen tonight, and we've had an amazing year for games. So let's get right to the show with our first big award of the night. To present our first award, he's a mega popular YouTuber, and she's a Twitch streamer nominated tonight for Content Creator of the Year. Please welcome Jacksepticeye and Pokimane.
We're pretty lucky in that we're able to play games for a living. And so to all the developers here and watching around the world, thank you for doing what you do and making the games that we love.
You know, the band filing out in the back.
We're here to present the award for Best Narrative. These are the games whose stories captivated us with complex characters, surprising
checking my
twists,
list.
and profound philosophical ideas.
I have God of War in this category. God of War is my only select in this one, or my only pick in this one.
I didn't choose to be different.
This would have been this would have been my second place.
Start the war.
You did. The road ahead is long and unforgiving. No place for a boy. He must be a warrior.
This is a nightmare.
This is a weird pick in my opinion. Still for this category, I know I talked about this in my predictions video, but this was a weird decision. That was a weird decision to put just one episode of Life is Strange 2 as a whole. Maybe I could see it. One episode, that seems like a stretch.
Be careful out there. This is nasty country.
God, that game was good.
And the Game Award goes to Red Dead Redemption 2.
Really? Okay. A little surprising. So I'm making a mark on my list now.
Amazing. Thank you from the entire team at Rockstar to all our fans, everyone who voted for us. We love telling stories just as much as we love creating worlds, and it's been incredible seeing people connect to the game and go on Arthur's journey for themselves. I'd like to thank our amazing cast. They brought this to life in ways we didn't even imagine. And you can see tonight and across this category, it's been an outstanding year for games and storytelling, and there's still so far we can take it. So on to the next one. Thank you very much.
So I'm a little surprised by that pick. I'm
future of games with World.
I'm a little surprised by that pick. I mean, look, I love Red Dead 2, but it didn't. Maybe it's because I haven't finished the game yet. Maybe that's why. But I mean, it's just God of War's story. Just it hits so many just great points. I love that story of Kratos and how he evolved as a person in this world, and then you have his whole thing with Atreus and dealing with his kid, really having to deal with actually raising a child. I mean, something that he's never really had to do. He's been a warrior, and now he has to raise a child. You know, I mean, that entire I think in my predictions video I mentioned, you know, I love that entire scene where he was going back to his home to get his blades of chaos. And, you know, he has the ghost of Athena talking to him. You know, he's in the underworld and he's dealing with Zeus and his past and coming to grips with everything. You know, that you have his son realizing who he is. And then even that, I think it had moments of levity. You know, like that was almost pretty much what Mimir brought into the game. These nice, funny jokes in this. I mean, I'm extremely excited to see what they do with God of War, with the sequel to this God of War. I mean, they have to. I mean, after spoiler, he kills Baldur. You know, and Freya's pissed at him and all this stuff. I'm really surprised God of War didn't win Best Narrative. I'm honestly surprised about that. I thought it had Red Dead beat in this category. I'm being totally honest there.
World premieres. Now, some of them you've probably heard of, and some of them you definitely haven't. We've got some good surprises tonight, and this is one of those that no one is going to see coming. Enjoy.
Idiots. Your stupidity may have doomed the universe.
Wouldn't be the first time.
What is this?
All who oppose our master shall fall.
Man.
Oh, is this the Avengers announcement that people have been... Ew.
Terminator. Like to see it try, Scrappy.
When the Black Order unites, death always prevails.
If we want to survive here, we do it as a team.
Spidey. Oh my god! Oh! I'm okay, that's an announcement. I knew there was going to be an Avengers announcement. I mean, maybe there is one later on if it's about the movies. I honestly could not give two craps. But okay, I loved Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I'm surprised they're making another one, and they're doing it on the Switch. I am 100% on board with this. A Switch exclusive Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I am on freaking board. Wow!
I shall be waiting here for you.
I loved the last one. I think I got it as a bundle with my 360.
Director of the film Mid-90s. Here's Jonah Hill.
Shout out to Woody Jackson, the best composer in the world. I am honored to be here tonight to introduce someone who has truly changed gaming forever. Someone who, in his own words, just wanted to make killer games with his friends and ended up making some of the world's most memorable titles. 30 years ago, he and his friends started with nothing. They worked in a small basement under a nurse's call center. Over the years, Greg Thomas and his team at Visual Concepts created iconic games by following a simple recipe: hard work, strong ideas, and a passionate team. And that recipe gave us NBA 2K. Greg, yeah, give it up. Greg is a humble giant, but his
Sue me, I'm not a 2K fan.
passion and dedication to excellence has made his name known throughout the industry. Let's take a look back at his highlight reel.
Oh, the Industry Icon Award. Okay.
What's the matter, man?
Whoa, was that a Toe Jam and Earl game?
Sega Sports Network. Let's see if they can take care of business.
Welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show.
It's showtime. He scores. It is in the net.
Oh, I remember the Bigs.
2K Sports Major League Baseball.
Hated those games. In all honesty,
The NBA.
all right. Look, I'm gonna be entirely honest. I think the WWE 2K games, I hate them. I flippin' hate them. I miss when. God, I can't even remember who did them before. Was it THQ actually? Now that I think about it, was it THQ who was doing the WWE games before 2K took over? I like the people who did it before because they let it be wrestling. They're not trying to sell me wrestling as a sport. The one last year, or the most recent one, I have seen some of the story, and I'll give them credit that I think they did deliver an actual story, and I like that. And they actually made it look like the business and everything like that, not like a real sport. But I don't know. But all in all, I've not been impressed with the recent WWE 2K games.
Here on 2K Sports. Greatest basketball game in the world.
This game bigger than the court.
This king is far from finished.
Very cool. I'm honored to introduce the 2018 industry icon, the legend, the myth, the GOAT, Mr. Greg Thomas.
Really, you're gonna say GOAT when Kojima got this award? And it was also when he also got it the year that he was under house arrest by Konami, so he couldn't come and accept it.
Thank you, Jonah. It's such an honor to be introduced by you. Seeing a compilation of the games that we've created over the last 30 years.
That's one tall dude.
Humbling. For anyone who knows me, you know I've shied away from the spotlight. I'm not very comfortable being the center of attention. This has never been about making a name for myself, it's always been about making great games. But this is an incredible honor. First, I need to thank my beautiful wife and family for allowing me to do everything I've always loved to do. There have been many sacrifices, and they have been patient, loyal, and understanding through it all. I love you all very much. Thank you.
All right, you know, I joke and I critique games and I do whatever. I'm not trying to take away what this guy's done. Yeah.
Without my business partner
Well done.
and co-founder, Scott Patterson, and my brother and the leader of the NBA 2K team, Jeff Thomas. I'd love for you guys to join me on stage. We've been together since the very beginning, and we've always shared the same values and passions when it comes to making games. We never imagined that over the years, Visual Concepts would grow to where we are today, with 6 worldwide studios and more than 350 employees. The philosophy has never changed. It's all family to me. I also want to thank David Ismailer, Carl Sladoff, and Strauss Zelnick from 2K and Take-Two for believing in me and giving us the freedom to make games our way. And I owe everything to my management team. This team has been together for a long time. The culture of the company has always been about believing in our people. It's because we love working together and we all believe in the same things. And I need to thank all of their families as well for supporting us and putting up with us. That can't be easy. Thank you so much.
I'd clap into the mic if it was, you know, if it didn't make everyone's ears explode.
Without these people, there is no Greg Thomas receiving an award. There is no Visual Concepts. They are the real icons, and I share this award with them. Thank you very much.
Am I the only one who hates it when people, like when they're doing these speeches, they leave these applause breaks? You know, like he says something and then finishes the speech for more applause. Just go to, you know, I don't know, it bugs me.
Global gaming citizens, people who are enriching the lives of others around the world through video games. We're going to tell some stories tonight of 3 people that I think you should meet and hear their stories, and I'm so proud to have these in the Game Awards. First up, Steven Spahn from Able Gamers. Please take a look at his story.
I don't know how I got where I am or what I'm doing. All I wanted to do was figure out how to play video games, and along the way, I figured out that I could help other people play video games too.
I love that tag team. You did it.
When I was coming out of high school, I went to my guidance counselor to figure out what's next in life for me. They sat across the table from me and they told me that I should go home and have fun with my remaining years because I'm going to die soon anyway.
Oh, that's sad.
To just go home and die. At the time, it kicked me down, but now it's a memory that I look back on and I realize that you can be disabled, you can be productive, you can be a valuable, contributing member of society, and you can change the world by doing a few things along the way that no one else is willing to do. I'm proud to be one of the leaders of Able Gamers in helping people with disabilities be able to conquer the challenges of getting back into playing video games. My mission is to enable people to use technology to reach out, to connect with a world that was otherwise inaccessible. They're able to have a greater quality of life by having people in their lives.
I'm gonna clap over here. Hopefully it's not too loud. No, that was great.
Years ago, Psyonix burst onto the scene, and rocket-powered soccer has never been the same. With more than 52 million players worldwide, it's a two-time winner at the Game Awards, and now Rocket League is revealing their latest DLC right here. Check it out.
What, Ferraris? I can't believe that they don't already have those. Oh, that's not a Ferrari. This is a McLaren, isn't it? Yeah, go me. Cool. I'm sure people who play Rocket League will like that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't play Rocket League.
Christoph Waltz and Rosa Salazar hand out the award for Best Performance. And later, more surprise game announcements and musical performances. This is the Game Awards 2018.
Right, we about to go into commercials?
Wake up. Wake up. The time has come.
Okay, yeah, I think we're in commercials. In all honesty, I'll skip through these if these actually are commercials, because I'd actually cut them out anyway. So we'll take our first break here. I don't know. I mean, tell me what you guys think so far. I mean, so far I'm 1 for 3. That kind of hurts. But no, you know what? Usually, because I'm a cold-hearted person, I usually don't like those like human interest stories that people do. But actually, you know what? I like that one. That was a nice story. You know, I mean, I hope that my flippant, you know, when the guy says that, you know, what he says, what, you know, his guidance office said, and I kind of say, oh, that sucks. You know, I say that because, you know me, I'm just kind of a, I'm not making a joke. I'm you know, I say the first thing that comes into my mind. But no, I mean, I think that was a great story. I like the way they did it. They kept it, they didn't drone on and on. They kept it to the point. They told the story. It was concise. I thought it was a great moment. It was really cool. I think Marvel Ultimate Alliance is awesome. The Stanley Parable on console, I'm pumped for, because it actually gives me a chance to play the Stanley Parable. Or actually, you know, this time I'll actually play the Stanley Parable. Geez, what else did we see? Whatever that weird Switch game was that at the very beginning, I can't tell what the hell. I cannot tell you what the hell that was. That Savage Planet game looks cool. So far, I'm liking what we're seeing, even though my picks are way off. But yeah, tell me how your picks were looking at this point in the awards. Tell me what you thought about my picks, yada yada, and we'll pick up here next time. But until then, guys, my name's AJ Gels. This is Something Game Channel. I'm out.